Best quotes by Robert Kiyosaki. The old money people, the long-term rich, build their asset column first. Then the income generated from the asset column buys their luxuries. The poor and middle class buy luxuries with their own sweat, blood, and children's inheritance. Because students leave school without financial skills, millions of educated people pursue their profession successfully, but later find themselves struggling financially. They work harder but don't get ahead. What is missing from their education is not how to make money, but how to manage money. It's called financial aptitude. What you do with the money once you make it. How to keep people from taking it from you. How to keep it longer. And how to make that money work hard for you. Inside every disappointment lies a priceless gem of wisdom. People who don't take advantage of these legal tax savings are missing a great opportunity to build their asset columns. Unless you're getting passive income from your house, it is a liability and not an asset. You want to know a little about a lot. More money will often not solve the problem. In fact, it may compound the problem. The mistake in becoming what you study is that too many people forget to mind their own business. They spend their lives minding someone else's business and making that person rich. My rich dad wanted me to learn how money works so I could make it work for me. The rich have money work for them. If you are willing to invest, the tax laws will work in your favor. If you want to just spend money and buy liabilities, the tax law won't give you any breaks. Instead of paying us money, Rich Dad had given us so much more. Make offers. Someone might say yes. To be successful as an investor or a business owner, you have to be emotionally neutral to winning and losing. Winning and losing are just part of the game. He understood that every person has a weak and a needy part of their soul that can be bought, and he knew that every individual also had a part of their soul that was resilient and could never be bought. It was only a question of which one was stronger. You see, we're all employees ultimately. We just work at different levels, said Rich Dad. I just want you boys to have a chance to avoid the trap caused by those two emotions, fear and desire. Use them in your favor, not against you. That's what I want to teach you. I'm not interested in just teaching you to make a pile of money. That won't handle the fear or desire. If you don't first handle fear and desire, and you get rich, you'll only be a highly paid slave. Simply put, people who have low self-esteem and low tolerance for financial pressure can never be rich. To successfully pay yourself first, keep the following in mind. 1. Don't get into a large debt positions that you have to pay for. Keep your expenses low. Build up assets first. Then, buy the big house or a nice car. Being stuck in a rat race is not intelligent. When you come up short, let the pressure build and don't dip into your savings or investments. Use the pressure to inspire your financial genius to come up with new ways of making more money, and then pay your bills. You will have increased your ability to make more money as well as your financial intelligence. Investing involves risk. Something that's inevitable can only be controlled, not extinguished. Being financially uneducated is risky. He knew the law because he was a law-abiding citizen and because it was expensive not to know the law. America was founded out of tax protest. Have they forgotten the famous Boston Tea Party of 1773? Be the bank, not the banker. In conclusion, I became both dads. One part of me is hardcore capitalist who loves the game of making money. The other side is a socially responsible teacher who is deeply concerned with this ever-widening gap between the haves and have-nots. I personally hold the archaic educational system primarily responsible for this growing gap. Your creditors will definitely scream louder than you, I said, responding to the obvious. You wouldn't say anything if they didn't pay yourself. Emotions are what make us human. The word emotion stands for energy in motion. Be truthful about your emotions and use your mind and emotions in your favor, not against yourself. Average Americans today work 4 to 5 months for the government just to cover their taxes. Taxes, said Rich Dad. You are taxed when you earn. You are taxed when you spend. You are taxed when you save. You're taxed when you die. Why do people let the government do that to them? Today, doctors face financial challenges I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. When the fear of losing money and failing becomes too painful inside, a fear we both have, he chooses to seek security and I choose to seek freedom. We all have tremendous potential, and we are all blessed with gifts. Yet, the one thing that holds all of us back is some degree of self-doubt. It's not so much the lack of technical information that holds us back, but more the lack of self-confidence. It is this Robin Hood fantasy, or taking from the rich to give to the poor, that has caused the most pain for the poor and the middle class. There are 5 reasons for using examples. 1. To inspire people to learn more. 2. To let people know it is easy if the foundation is strong. 3. To show that anyone can achieve great wealth. 4. To show that there are millions of ways to achieve your goals. 5. To show that it's not rocket science. So why bother developing your financial intelligence? Again, only you can answer that. I know why I continue to learn and develop. I do it because I know there are chances coming. I'd rather welcome change than cling to the past. I know there will be market booms and market crashes. I want to continually develop my financial intelligence because at each market change, some people will be on their knees begging for their jobs. Others, meanwhile, will take the lemons that life hands them. And we are all handed lemons occasionally and turn them into millions. That's financial intelligence.